guys, welcome back to another video. I am making a tech video today all about my Apple Watch. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Let's get into my top 5 apps on the Apple Watch. Well, funny thing about this, I've done loads of videos on, I think I've done like 3 or 4 maybe on like iPhone apps. So yeah, go and find them, search my name James Ash and then find iPhone apps and you'll see them. But I have got 5 Apple Watch apps that I'm using a lot more, and I noticed that I'm using them a lot more, especially with the Series 4 Apple Watch, because I had the previous older first generation Apple Watch, which I couldn't really use apps on there. I was using like Siri just for like general tasks like asking the weather and whatnot, but yeah, seeing my notifications. But now I'm actually using my Apple Watch the way that I think I should, well, the way it's meant to be, with apps. Fun fact, actually, Apple have just like done watchOS 6, and on watchOS 6 now is an actual app store on your watch. So you haven't even got to download an iPhone app to get an Apple Watch app. I don't know about you, but I have a folder on my phone called Apple Watch, like all the iPhone apps. Now that's all going away, so that's really good. So that's a bit of news there just to get you up to speed in terms of the Apple Watch. But let's get into my top 5 apps. Let's go. Coming in at number 5 is a very, very simple one, and it's basically a subscriber YouTube account. So if you've got a YouTube channel and you want to track your subscribers, this app called SubCount is really cool. You just like on the iPhone, you set it up, you put your like YouTube URL that you want to track. Hasn't even got to be your channel, it could be anybody's. It could be like somebody you're following. Obviously you had the whole T-Series PewDiePie thing. You could have like had T-Series on there or whatever just to see if they were getting closer, etc, etc. So SubCount is really cool. It's very much just like one press of the button, like refresh. It doesn't refresh in the background, which is a bit of a negative. But yeah, I just literally go into it and I just press refresh, and then I know my sub count straight away without even checking my phone or anything. Fun fact, on the app on the phone as well does have a widget for the subs as well, so you've got the watch capability and also that. So yeah, sub count, check it out. Coming in at number 4 is quite a popular app for the sports fans. It's always like recommended in the Apple Store, and it's really, really good, and I really, really do use it a lot. I've used it a lot this year more than ever, and that's called OneFootball. Now obviously now the Premier League season is like finished, there's no football on. What are we gonna do with our lives? But anyway, this app was a lifesaver in like when I was like going out for the day or something. I wanted to track the football scores, and the benefit of having news on there as well. And on the Series 4 it works really, really well. I'm sure it works really well on like Series 3 and probably 2, but I'm not sure about the first generation. It didn't work for me before, hence why I didn't use it, but I absolutely love it. I get all my notifications. You get like scores, red cards, goals, offsides. You can have every notification, or you can just have like select ones. You can just have the goals, you can just have cards, you can have assists as well for fantasy football. So it's really customizable. Obviously you've got to do it on the iPhone again, but once you've done that, then you're all good. And yeah, it's really cool. You get to track teams. So like this year I was tracking Cardiff City and also Manchester United. So you could have both teams tracking. So if you had 2 teams in the league that you was watching, like obviously this year that's just gone, you could have been tracking Manchester City and also Liverpool, because you want to know both results, because both fans will want to track more than one team. I think that's what they're going with it. And the same with like, you know, Barcelona. If you're Barcelona, you might want to track Real Madrid because they're going to be chasing you next year, you know? Yeah, so OneFootball, definitely check it out. It's a really, really good, good app. I would check it out, recommend. I would recommend. And number 3, we have got Stow Card. Now Stow Card is a really, really easy app. Again, you set it up on the iPhone like with every app. You basically take a photo of your barcode or like your QR code on like a, I don't know, like a shop's retail card or something, like a loyalty card. And then it transfers that into like a digital version and it puts it on your watch. So like in the UK we have like Tesco, which is like Walmart and stuff, and but now they do support Club Card like as an app now. Everyone's moving towards the future, but there's some things that don't, like they just don't support it, like local things. Basically it's a barcode saver within your phone, and then you can think. So like my local cinema, they don't support like an app, so you can like scan your cinema card, and then when you go to the cinema you just like scan your thing. Like, pretty cool. It's also really cool because people look at you weird because like, we don't support that. I'm like, huh, yeah you do, because this app basically did. So yeah, again, set up on your phone. Like I got my Nando's card on there. I know my Nando's card isn't on my phone in terms of the code, so yeah, it's just cool. It's just great. Download it, Stow Card. I've had it for years actually, way before the Apple Watch. Yeah, Stow Card. Coming in at number 2 is one of the apps that I'm using. Is probably the newest app on the list. Actually, it's not the newest app. This is like basically one of the newest apps on the list. It's called Pillow. Now I track my sleep sometimes when I can remember, and also it works really well. It auto detects your sleep. There's so many settings. You can have like relax mode and like wake up mode, and it basically tracks your sleep. It's a really, really cool sleep tracking app, and it syncs with Apple Health, so all your health data is in your health app. One of the things I like about it is it's like got the same type of setup in terms of the rings for Apple Watch, like the activity rings. It's got like a purple, I think it's like a grey and white one. Yeah, it's a really cool app. I wear it occasionally. I'd probably say I wear it to bed 3 or 4 times a week, because usually I have to charge her in the night. But the battery on this Apple Watch Series 4, sometimes I can like go to bed, track my sleep, wear it the entire day and the day before. All of a sudden, I've got a charger. I come home, put on the charger for an hour, then I go wear it back to bed again. So you do have to like worry about when you charge, because obviously these Apple Watches don't charge themselves as you, oh my god, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? If they could, wow. But yeah, they don't charge themselves. So that's one thing you've got to bear in mind, is obviously the battery life. But Pillow is like a free app. But you have to pay £5 to see your historical data, which I haven't done yet. For some reason I haven't done, but I'm going to do, because yeah, in a way though, you don't really need to pay, because all your historical data is saved in the Apple Health app, so you get that anyway, so you haven't got to pay, but you can if you want to within the Pillow app. So I probably haven't missed it. I probably won't do it. What am I on about? I don't know. Coming in at number 1, guys, is Kernel. Now it's the app that I'm like part of the team. I'm actually in the app. Find me in the app. I mean, you will find me. I'll put it on the screen. I'm in the app. I'm in charge of the blog, so like the news. But the main purpose of the app is tracking movies that you want to see up and coming in the cinema. So we support many different regions: USA, UK, etc, etc. There's loads of regions. But again, you do it on your iPhone. So you're on your iPhone, you add movies to your watch list, like what you want to see coming up. You get notifications then when it's like 5, 10, 4, 3, 50 days away, etc. You get notifications. Very customizable notifications are, in fairness. They're very good. And then once, this is my favorite feature of the whole app. I know the blog is kind of what I work on and stuff, but like my favorite feature of the app is then you go into your Apple Watch, and the ones you've added are on there. But then you can choose a movie on your Apple Watch, and then you can say, I want this to be my complication. So I'll show you how this works now live on here, because so there you go, on your Apple Watch you have got the complication there. If you tap into that, then it'll go straight into the app. As you can see, it's gone straight to Toy Story 4, because I've added Toy Story 4 as my favorite. If I go back, and this is my watch list now, so this is all the films I want to see. They're coming soon. I've got a lot in there. But say I go to like Star Wars. Obviously, Star Wars is going to be one of those big films. Here it comes, 197 days away. You do get a little animation, and then once this loads, you get like obviously the synopsis, and then you can click into it, and then force press, and then you get track on your complication. I press that, and then when I go back, that's now updated for Star Wars. That is cool. And that, guys, that is Kernel. There's more to the iPhone app. There's a ton more. There's an iPad app coming soon. We're also doing Apple TV potentially. I'm like nagging. I really want the Apple TV app. I really want it. Yeah, that's my top 5 apps. Obviously it's a little bit kind of biased because but it's like, even if I wasn't part of the app, like I don't work on the part of tracking movies and stuff. I'm basically part of the blog and stuff. So yeah, it works really cool, and it'd be on this list even if I wasn't part of the team. So yeah, these are my top 5 Apple Watch apps. Let me know what you think of the video setup. Like, I'm standing up. I'm taking inspiration from my friend Jamie and also Nikias as well. Like, they stand up on their videos. I never usually stand up. So yeah, I feel a bit more freer, you know. And yeah, let me know. Like down below, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.
Go!